It's okay to say no. Saying no is okay because it has a basic part of having boundaries and control over your own time, energy, and choices. At a simple level, no means you're protecting your own time and priorities, you're respecting your own limits, and you're making a decision that's right for you, not just for others. If you never say no, a few things usually happen. You get overwhelmed or burned out. You start doing things that you don't actually want to do. People may take advantage of your willingness to always say yes. On the flip side, saying no helps you focus on what actually matters to you, builds self-respect and confidence, and it teaches others to respect your boundaries too. It's also important to remember, saying no doesn't make you rude or selfish. It depends on how you say it. Yes, how you say it. You can be respectful and still be firm, like, I can't do that right now. I appreciate it, but I'll have to pass. Think of it this way. Every time you say yes to something you don't want, you're saying no to something you do want. Your time, your goals, or your peace. And your peace. There's actually a deeper reason why saying no is not just okay. It's necessary. It defines who you are. Your choices shape your identity. If you always say yes to everything, you're letting other people decide your life for you. Saying no is how you show what matters to you. It creates real respect, not just approval. People might like someone who always says yes, but they always respect someone who has limits. When you say no calmly and confidently, it signals, I value my time, I know my priorities, and I know my priorities. That kind of energy makes people take you more seriously. It presents resentment. When you say yes to things you don't want to do, it often turns into annoyance, frustration, or even anger towards the person who asked. Saying no early avoids that buildup completely. It protects your mental health. Constantly overcommitting leads to stress and burnout. Saying no gives you space to rest, think clearly, enjoy what you choose to do. It makes yes more meaningful. If you say yes to everything, your yes loses value. Think of it as, let's say, gold. Gold is super expensive because it's a very limited in rare supply. But if you mine too much gold, in this case, say yes to everything, the gold loses value. Which means, like, the yes uses value. If you can understand that, I don't know. That's just an explanation I'm trying to give. But when you say no sometimes, your yes becomes intentional, genuine, and more appreciated. This is a big one. Saying no might disappoint someone, but their reaction is their responsibility in the first place. Your job is to be honest and respectful. You're allowed to choose yourself without feeling guilty. You could also use a simple mindset shift. Instead of thinking, is it okay to say no? Think, do I actually want to say yes? If the answer is no, then saying no is an honest and healthier choice. At the end of the day, saying no isn't about pushing people away. It's about finally choosing not to abandon yourself. I've realized that every time I say no to something that drains me, I'm quietly saying yes to the life I actually want to live. Sometimes no is the most honest form of self-respect. How to say no without feeling awkward. Here are some easy, natural ways to say no that don't feel weird. Number 1, keep it short. Don't over-explain. The more you explain, the more awkward it gets. Instead of, I can't because I have this thing and maybe later, just say, I can't this time. I'm not available. Short equals confidence. Use a soft tone, firm message. You can be polite and clear at the same time. So use, I appreciate you asking, but I'll pass. And that sounds cool. Just not for me though. Friendly, but still a no. 3. Don't apologize too much. One small sorry is fine, but don't stack them. Avoid, I'm so sorry. I feel bad. I really wish I could. Instead, you should say, sorry, I can't make it. I used to think saying no meant losing people, but the truth is, it's how you stop losing yourself. I used to think people would hate me if I said no, but really, when I kept saying no, people kept using me. I didn't exist. I was like a slave doing things for people. So, just say no. You got this, man.